a comprehensive training on software quality control and quality assurance methodologies. The administrator of the course has over 20 years working experience with leading software companies in the QA and project management role. He is also certified by the Quality Assurance Institute, the International Institute of Software Testing, and by the Project Management Institute. The course is designed for individuals with limited computer knowledge and no programming skills are necessary. An interactive class with active participation has worked almost 100% in the past. Sessions will expose trainees to hands-on tools and techniques on real-time work environments and will infuse clarity and confidence. Weekly quizzes and tests will be conducted to evaluate and assess progress. The course begins with a quick icebreaker followed by candidate background. Overview of software basics and exposure to the PC environment is detailed. We will talk about what an operating system is, and what do installed and hosted applications mean. Detailed discussions on inputs and outputs on embedded systems. We will also cover databases and graphical user interface. Session 2 will explain the software development lifecycle will detail the PM, developer, BA, architect and QA roles. We will also discuss business and system requirement document and user manuals. Functional versus technical requirements. Levels of expected quality. SDLC timelines and development methodologies, like waterfall, spiral and agile, etc. Session 3 will include testing concepts, principles and terminology. We will talk about different kinds of tests like unit and functional testing. Integration versus system test, regression and performance, load and stress tests, security and volume, and negative versus abnormal tests, etc. We will also hold a quiz at the end. Interface testing will be discussed during session 4, where you will learn the difference between client-server and web-based application testing. Planning components like identifying test cases, test methodologies, cost, time, scope, risk, and testing environments will be detailed. Session 5 will cover writing test cases, setting up entry and exit criteria, establishing expected and actual results. You will learn about test scenarios, test runs and status, interpreting and analyzing test results, and compiling test libraries. Session 6 will focus on the many kinds of defects, their statuses and life cycle. We will talk about severity versus priority and defect tracking and reporting, the root cause analysis and ways to prevent defects with change control. A quiz will be held at the end of this session. Session 7 will discuss disclaimers and overstating the obvious, setting expectations, and the creating reports that make sense. The value of mapping and critical go, no-go decisions making process. Session 8 will cover manual versus automated testing, load and stress tests, test automation and functions of automated test tools, test data generation and when not to automate. Test tools. Quick Test Pro, QTP, Mercury HP Functional and Regression Automation Tool. Record, playback and data-driven tests. Writing test scripts using TSL. Record and playback and virtual users on Load Runner. Assigning load and stress versus directing traffic and creating pressure points. Performance testing dual benefits of stress testing. Session 11 will talk about tracking test progress and evolution of test director to quality center to application lifecycle management. We will discuss requirements, test plan, test lab, logging defects, tracking defects and mapping. Session 12 will focus on other tools like Empirix, Selenium, Silk, web application stress. Session 13 will cover quality control versus quality assurance. Philip Crosby's Quality is Free. Inspections and validation versus verification. Smart test cases come from smart requirements. Use cases and benefits of user acceptance testing. The cost of quality and the art of documenting. Review and exercises. The final session will focus on group dynamics and industry standards. The Quality Assurance Institute and the IIST. Dr. Deming and the 6 Thinking Hats. Teamwork, best practices, benchmarking, Six Sigma and TQM. Capability maturity model, practical system testing. Review and exercises. By the end of the course, you will have a high level of understanding of the entire development life cycle. You will be confident and ready to initiate your career plans. We will prepare you for interviews and get you everything you need to get started in your new job. Sign up today.